Franklin Township Public Library Board of Trustees meeting. It's Wednesday, June 26, 2024. This meeting is being held by Zoom. Let's start with a pledge of allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to
the flag
of the United States of
America,
to the
and to the
republic
republic for which
for
it
which it
stands,
stands,
one
one
nation,
nation, under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
with liberty
with
and justice
justice
for
for
all.
all.
I see Amy, you're coming on. Thank you very much for coming.
No problem. My apologies. Just we're traveling tomorrow, so I was going to skip, but I'm glad you called because
Yeah,
anything can help.
okay,
Hope
good,
everyone's doing well.
good. I will call the roll. Nick Champa, I'm here. Amy Arsawala, you're here. NBC, here.
Here,
Agnes Kulabanya is here. Mayor Kramer is here. Kevin McNeil is not here. He is not able to. And Gianna Gresham is here. Ira Kislin is not here, as we will hear later. And January Adams is here. And Bob Wardlaw, who makes this all possible. This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, also known as the Sunshine Law. The schedule and notification of this meeting have been published provided to the Courier News, the Home News Tribune, and the Franklin Township Clerk. Copies have been posted in the library's vestibule and are also available at the reference desk. I'd now like to open the public portion of the meeting, the first public portion of the meeting, and is there anyone in the public who would like to speak at this time? If not, I think I'll not mention the rules of the public meeting and close the first public session of the meeting. Is there moving on to the minutes, is there anyone who would like to make a motion about the minutes, passing them? NBC.
yeah,
NBC motions to accept the minutes. Is that your intent?
yes, sir.
Is there a second? Tiana seconds this. Okay. Is there any discussion about the minutes which have been distributed to us?
I abstained because I wasn't there.
Yeah,
Seeing no discussion, I'll call the question. The motion is to accept the minutes from the May meeting. Those in favor signify by waving your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Agnes, do you abstain or?
Yes, I do.
I see 4 yes and 1 abstention. Okay. Moving on to the director's reports. January.
First, we have the financial, and this is the next to the last one for the year. And it's looking good. We would be at 91.65% of the budget, and all the branches together, it's 81%, and the Franklin Park branch by itself is 89.82%, and there's nothing really to speak of that's outstanding on any of them, unless you have questions.
No questions here. I guess the financial report should be set into our records. And your program report, January?
Sure. Our new ILS system is, we're all getting used to it, and every day that goes by, the staff becomes more skilled with it. So that's going well. Now, the gallery roof, which is not going so well, we continue to have problems with the construction crew not placing the tarp properly at the end of the day, despite we've had many meetings about them. Nick has been there. They swear up and down they're going to do it right, and of course they don't. And then there's a rainstorm and the rain gets in the building. And the last time was Saturday. I should add that this afternoon I had an impromptu meeting with the architect, one of the All Action higher-ups, and Greg and myself. There was a lot of clearing the air. Basically, one of the All Action person wanted to blame the weather forecaster for not forecasting the weather right, and that went over very well. But but we're getting towards the end. So they did get their act together more for this weekend, for now. They've got more covered with plastic. They've got the tarp, they say better. So we'll see. We'll see. It's supposed to rain tonight, maybe, so we'll see.
10 o'clock.
Rest assured, I'm staying on them. Elsewhere, the Adult Services Department had 37 programs that 467 people came to, and Youth Services had 27 programs that 597 people came to. The 3 summer reading programs started on June 24th, and they're going to end on August 18th. Let's see, what else? And at the Franklin Park branch, the branch manager had 13 school visits between May 13th and June 13th. So she's been very busy down there with all these class visits, and that's good. That's what we wanted. And let's see. Oh, and also down there, they've started a teen sewing class, and that seems to be going well. And I think the first thing they made was like a bag. So I'll keep you posted on that. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you very much, January. The next item on the agenda is the President's report, and what I do have, brief as it is and sad as it is a letter from Iris Kislin. Dear trustees, after 14 memorable and pleasurable years as a trustee of the region's finest library, it is with sadness that my current circumstances do not permit me to continue. Therefore, I offer my resignation from the Franklin Public Library Board of Trustees, effective July 1st, 2024. I will long recall with fondness and the meaningful relationships I have enjoyed, especially with January Adams, library staff, fellow trustees, and public officials. I leave confident that the library will continue to serve Franklin and Somerset County with the highest of standards. Very truly yours, Iris Kislin. And she signed it. And so an era has passed. She's been a trustee for what, some 14 years, I believe?
Long time.
Okay. Moving on to correspondence. There were 3 pieces sent to us in our packet.
Mr. Chairman, are we going to give her a plaque or
What
something?
I would do for her.
That has not been, I mean, this is fairly new, so we
Can?
Yeah, what?
Well, I don't
I
have
can
a
take
book
care. I can
here.
take care of it.
Should.
I think this is something for us to discuss, and
Yes.
if I would like to
A motion.
ask for a volunteer to look into a plaque and report to us either as soon as they get information or at our next meeting, which is not until August. But is there a volunteer to do this?
I volunteer January.
Good
That's
idea.
not how, that's not how
Good idea.
volunteerism works.
I
Good
could
idea.
look into it. I could send January. I could help January, and maybe I have a friend who has a crystal business, so if she could make a plaque and then just give you a design of what it could potentially look like, I'm happy to send you over January something if that works.
Wonderful. Thank
Do
you,
we-
Amy.
Yes.
Nice.
Do we really have to work? Do we really have to work on it that hard? Can't we just say, give her a plaque?
Yes, we can, but someone has to determine whether it's going to be 8 feet wide or 6 inches wide, whether it's going to be made out of bronze or marble
Or wood.
or aluminum. And Amy
Oh.
has
We gave Vince
volunteered.
Dominic a plaque. Can we give the same plaque? I mean, obviously different words.
She's a female. Let's her get something elegant, please.
Okay.
No discrimination.
Government.
Okay.
So it's up to the board.
Yes.
Well, the board has acted. They've assigned Amy to
Okay.
get some. Amy has
Sample.
volunteered to put this together, and I'm sure the board will act favorably
Sure.
as long as it isn't 12 feet wide and 6 feet high. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Anything to help.
Okay. Is there any old business?
You skipped correspondence.
No, we didn't. Oh,
Well,
yes,
you
we
didn't
did.
want
We
to
were still on.
comment on it?
Okay, correspondence. There are 3 pieces that January was kind enough to send us. Each of them interesting. Is there any, first of all, is there any comment on the 3? Second of all, is there any additional correspondence? Okay, seeing none. Is there any old business?
No.
Yes, Mayor Kramer.
I'd like to move forward on a EV charger in the southern branch. Nick and I discussed it. He's been pushing for 1. I've been pushing for 2, but there are relatively few parking spots there. So I think 1 would be appropriate for now. We could at least snake the wiring for 2, but Nick tells me the conduit may not have been sufficient for 2. So whichever we can get going there. I think as many EV chargers as we have out there, the better.
The mayor and I did discuss EV chargers in general. We did discuss the site at the Franklin Park branch. I guess what has not been decided is what type of charger, how big, and so forth. So I think, well, I know we're committed to follow the recommendations made by the planning board, recommendations now, but we're committed to follow that and put in a charger. Discussion with Mr. Hauk, I think, would, and perhaps with Mayor Kramer and some others, might come up with the best solution for the particular charger that we want, size-wise and so forth, capacity-wise. Does that meet with your expectations, Mayor?
As long as we're moving forward, we're not standing still.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Okay. Yeah. You go forward into the charging station, not backup. Okay, I understand. Very good. I will try to get some input into this as well. If I find something that I think is attractive, I'll point it out. Is there any other old business? Is there any new business? Under new business, I'd like to propose a tweak in the library's vacation schedule policy. We now have, well, what I've done is looked at 3 organizations. One is our library, one is the Franklin Township municipality, specifically the group that they have who are white collar workers. This would not be the police, but it probably wouldn't be public works either, but it would be the people who are most likely to be similar to the jobs that we have at the library. Here's what I find. The Franklin Township Public Library goes up to 22 days after 7 years. And then there's nothing after that, okay? The Somerset County Library System is extremely generous. They give 26 days, even beginning with the first year that somebody is an employee, and that continues. It doesn't change. The township, white-collar workers in the township, they graduate after 5 years and after 7 years and after 10 years, but they end up with 25 days vacation after their 20th year. Our library ends up with 22 days after 16 years. I'm proposing a change in this policy at the long end to say that after 20 years, that is beginning the 21st year, 26 days of vacation. So that would be the same as the county system gets the first year, but we'd make people wait 20 years. And it would be similar to what the white collar workers in the township get.
How many did they get after 20 years?
Pardon?
How many does the township get after 20 years?
25 days.
How many people do we have over 20 years?
About 5.
What would that do to your manning, January? Peopling.
It's what? It would be a 4-day difference. It can be worked out. It's possible to work it out. It's not a hardship. It's not a hardship.
Does anyone else have any thoughts on this? Just think, Mayor, if you remain mayor for 20 years, you can get 25 days vacation.
No, I can't.
No, I can't.
I get no vacation.
Tiana, do you have your hand up or? No. That's
Nope.
something- Fine. Okay.
Amy, do you know the School policy? Oh, they have summer vacations, so I guess they don't take vacations during the school year. It's different.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
School
Well,
policy for vacation time.
So,
There are full-time Board of Education employees. I did not ask how, I did not
Yeah.
find out what.
It's a different world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I withdraw my question.
schools have day offs when they have holidays. When there's a holiday, school closes. Election, school closes. So I think it's quite different.
But our 12-month employees like myself, sometimes we have to use vacation time. It
Yeah.
doesn't coincide, yeah.
Is there anyone who might wish to make a motion to accept this change?
I think since this is new, can we study it a little bit more, table it and study it a little bit more before we make any decisions?
Okay.
That's my suggestion.
That's a motion to table. That should ask for a second.
No, there's no motion on the floor.
She just made a motion to.
I said since this is new, can we table it? Okay, can we make a motion to table
okay.
it? Study it a
I'm
little bit
sorry.
more.
I didn't hear you say table.
I didn't say the word table,
Okay.
but
Okay, so this is a proposal, and our next meeting is in 2 months, in August. And January, can you put this on the agenda for the next meeting under old business? And
Sure.
meanwhile, I'll write out what I just blurted out to you all so you can look it over.
yes.
And okay. Is there any other new business? Seeing none, I entertain a motion to go into executive session for the purpose of a personnel matter and some litigation.
I so moved that we go into executive session.
Agnes moves to go into executive session. Is there a second? Okay, Deanna seconds, and we will now go into executive session. We can close executive session and make a motion to implement this increase in salary when we get back to our regular session. I will call Bob. And ask him to continue the regular meeting. Hello, Bob. We're finished with executive session. Can you, okay, thank you. Yes, yes. Thank you. Okay. So, when we get back to executive session, when we get out of executive session, someone, perhaps NBC, might like to make a motion to the salary for January
Yes.
to be moved to $151,200. Oh, here comes January.
I'm here.
Okay. And is there a motion to,
We don't have the public.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Gotta wait for the public. And Bob's not recording now.
Yeah, he left it running. He just left the room.
He's here.
So he's gonna edit that out?
Yeah, yeah.
He came back.
hello,
I'm here.
Bob. Is there anyone,
Hello.
is there anyone of the public other than you?
Jay is still in the waiting room. Shall I admit him back?
Please, yes.
Okay. We also had a member of the public for a little while who then left again. They didn't stay long. Jay has returned.
Yeah.
Now make your motion.
Has Jay returned or?
Yep.
Make a motion.
NBC?
Yes.
Okay. Can you state the motion?
You can say it for me.
Moved that the director's salary for the year beginning July 1st, 2024, and ending June 30th, 2025, be increased to $151,200 per year. Is that?
And
Is that
And I
your
thank
intent?
you. I thank you.
That's
Okay.
correct.
Is there
Yeah.
a second?
I second that.
Amy
Mo-
seconds that.
Thank you,
Is there
Amy.
any discussion? Seeing no discussion, I'd like to ask for a vote. Those in favor, wave your hand, say something. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in favor.
Okay. Unanimously.
Nobody opposed.
Oh.
Okay. So we go back to the second portion of the public comment. Is there any member of the public who would like to make a comment?
There's nobody.
Seeing nobody, I won't even read the rules,
Yeah.
and I will close the second portion of the public comment. I would like to confirm that our next meeting will be August 28th, 2024. Is there a motion to adjourn? NBC. Agnes, seconds.
Second.
Okay, those in favor?
Aye.
Adjournment is not unanimous. And
Enjoy the vacation.
Have a good summer, everyone.
Have a good one.
thank you all for coming. And Tiana, there is a rumor that you might work for the Board of Education. Would you
No,
like
no,
to
no.
comment?
I work as on the child study team already.
Oh, you do? Wonderful.
Yes, at the high school in Franklin Park and Hillcrest, but hopefully just the high school next year.
Oh, I didn't know that. I got to stop by and say hello.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Well, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
See you in August. See you all.
Happy summer.
See you guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.